Sunny's story began in the unlikeliest place. He was just a tiny fox cub, trembling near a foxhole. His fur was dirty, his body scratched, and his eyes wide with fear. He had lost everything. His family had run into conflict with local farmers, and he was the only one left alive. He was weak, alone, and far too small to survive on his own. That was the moment Ksenia saw him. She knew instantly that she had to act. Without help, the little cub didn't stand a chance. She carefully scooped him up and rushed him to the vet. He weighed almost nothing. His legs shook. His breathing was shallow. The staff worried he wouldn't survive the night. Ksenia tried to prepare herself for the worst, but deep down she hoped he would fight. She gave him a name, Sunny. It was simple, but it carried hope. A reminder that maybe brighter days were ahead for this fragile little life. The first night was tense. Every small sound felt like a warning. But by morning, Sunny had made it through. Day by day, he showed a strength no one expected. With every meal and every hour of rest, he grew a little stronger. Soon, his playful side started to appear. At first, Sunny moved carefully, testing the space around him. But soon he was sneaking into corners of the house, tugging at things that weren't his and looking back with mischievous eyes. He wasn't just surviving anymore. He was learning how to enjoy life. Then came the moment that changed everything. His first meeting with Nick, Ksenia's dog. At first, Nick didn't know what to make of the tiny fox cub staring at him. But Sunny had other plans. He crouched low, wagged his tail, and with a burst of courage, jumped forward as if to say, "Let's play." From that day on, the two were inseparable. They wrestled for hours, napped side by side, and followed each other everywhere. Sunny had found his best friend. The cats in the house weren't as easy to win over. They eyed him with suspicion, swatting whenever he got too close. But Sunny never gave up. He crept closer each day, begging them to chase him. Slowly, his persistence paid off. One by one, the cats started to accept him. Eventually, even they couldn't resist his playful charm. Ksenia couldn't stop smiling. Watching Sunny grow braver each day reminded her how far he had come. From a terrified cub on the brink of death to a lively little fox who loved exploring every inch of his new world. But not everything healed perfectly. Sunny's leg, badly injured when he was found, never fully recovered. That meant he couldn't be released back into the wild. But Ksenia made sure his life would still be full and happy. She promised he would never be alone again. Sunny thrived. He learned routines, discovered toys, and even developed his own quirks. He wanted attention when he asked for it, and most of the time he got it. His personality was big for such a small fox, curious, bold, and full of energy. As time passed, Sunny gave Ksenia something more than joy. He gave her purpose. Inspired by his survival, she began rescuing other foxes. Thanks to Sunny, many more lives were saved. And Sunny himself gained 2 fox companions to share his days with. They ran, played, and napped together like a small family. Sunny also surprised everyone with his gentle nature toward new arrivals. Whenever a frightened fox came into the rescue, Sunny was one of the first to greet them. His calm presence helped others feel safe. It was almost as if he knew what they were going through, because he had been through it himself. Today, it's hard to believe Sunny is the same cub who once shook in fear by that foxhole. He has grown into a strong, happy fox, surrounded by love and friends. He may not live in the wild, but his life is full. He has safety, warmth, and people who will never abandon him. Ksenia often looks at him and feels grateful. Grateful she found him in time. Grateful he survived. And grateful for the joy he brings every single day. Sunny's story proves something important. Even the weakest, most fragile life can turn around with care and love. He was once a frightened cub with no future. Now he is a symbol of hope and resilience. If this story touched you, give it a like. Share it so more people understand the power of rescue. And tell us your rescue story in the comments, because sometimes saving one life changes everything.